Fish on. Good fish. Good fish.
You want him, just put him on ice.
Good fish. On the paddle tail. Oh man, big. We're on. So clearly that little thing is.
It's gonna be massive. There you go. Nice.
Well, hello friends, this is David with Dave Fish 84. Welcome to another episode. Excited, I'm gonna be fishing with my buddy Evan Jacobs from 7th Evan Fishing in the Wilmington area. We've been chatting for a while. We're finally gonna get the yaks out in the water and go after a really hot trout bite that I've been on here in eastern North Carolina. Gonna try for the speckled sea trout. It's an area that has a lot of striped bass. I'm sure we're gonna have an absolute blast. The thing is, trout migrate a lot. Right now, into the spring season, these trout are moving a lot. A lot of them some of them are staged up in the creek, and they're starting to transition out to the mouths of the creeks and even to the river. So that's the biggest challenge we're gonna have, is making sure we find them. I've been on a hot bite, but they can really change locations in a 24-hour period. But we're gonna put our heads together and see what we can do. Check this out. You're gonna learn a lot on this one, I'm sure, and there's gonna be a ton of personnel. Day 1, we're gonna be fishing in the yaks. Day 2, we're gonna be fishing with Captain Mike Truesdale from Brace Yourself Guide Service. So it's gonna be a boatload of personality between Evan and Mike. Oh my gosh. And then we got our other friend James with us. The 4 of us, it's just gonna be epic. So stay tuned, this is gonna be a blast. So I'm on my way to meet Evan. This is our first time meeting in person after a long time of talking on social media on the phone. I gave him the intel everywhere he needs to catch the fish, and man, he had to grind three nice straight bass and a trout. But we put our heads together and we figured out a pattern and catch some really nice fish here. This is the man, the myth, and the legend right here, Evan Jacobs. So, been a bit of a grind, huh? No, I just went around that point. Sometimes they hold there, but you're in the general area. It's amazed me this year how much they move. You'll find them real good for like a day, maybe 3 days, and then they're just gone. Because they'll go way up the creek, then go right back out to the river, then up the creek again, and then back out in the river. It's like... But I would think I'm gonna try fishing this thoroughly to see if I can't find anything. Then we'll have to... But you said you fished the bridge up there too?
Yeah. There was like 6 boats in like one spot. I'm guessing there was like a school there, right?
Probably. Probably is. We were getting them in the middle too, quite a bit, and between those pylons and the bridge. Fish on! Big dude. It's a big trout. Holy smoke, that's a big one. Big dude. It's a big trout. Holy smoke, that's a big one. Good trout. That's a stud right here. Dang. Stud of a trout right there. It's a really nice one.
Go on. Man, you've been here for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show I'm just not.
Not yet. We'll get you there. Man, that's a stud trout. I haven't been here long at all. Just really cast in about 5-10 minutes. And let's see what we got here. 21. It's a solid 20. All right, let's let this awesome fish go. I think she's gonna be just fine. Oh yeah. Yeah, she took off no problem there at all. Man, that fish. Everything here has just been absolutely smoking it. Let me see if I can give some pointers on our man here. Now that I got a boat that's moved right into my spot. Gotta love that. I left the area to play with it. So this guy sees me catch this trout and moves right in on the spot where I caught it. Right in between me and Evan. Unbelievable, right? He catches 2 trout. He literally casts within 10 feet of my kayak multiple times. He starts following Evan around even closer than me. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I've not seen this level of disrespect and stupidity more than 3 times, except for maybe that time that guy like ran over my fishing lure at 100 miles an hour, like 10 feet from the boat. But seriously, show some respect. There's a code of ethics on the water that this guy was not showing. I don't even like move in on boats with my kayak out of respect. There's fish everywhere. Go find your own fish, man. Like, seriously. I'm venting here, but I'm sure you could all relate. Trout fishing, bass fishing, whatever it is, it can be tough. Might be worth power fishing through those poles real quick and just move, and cover a lot of water. See if we can find any that way. Yeah, I think. Come back down here. The bridge is like risky. They could be there and we could get on them good, or it could be nothing. The fact that there's nobody there is not a good sign. Oh, on the drop, my pole just missed. Can't believe that thing. You got all them treble hooks. I can't believe they don't get hooked. On the fall. Twice the distance. Trolling might be a good idea to try to find some. I think that's a good idea. There's some here, but we've got to find the number somewhere. Yep, start up right in my spot. Great job. That's a good move. Nice. What the heck? That guy has absolutely zero respect. Zero respect. Don't be that boater. I could literally cast over that guy's boat so many times. At one point, he literally casted his lure within 10 feet of my kayak. That's insane. And that was after he saw me catch that 21-inch trout. He came right in, just started fishing as close as he could to us. Casted within 10 feet of my kayak. That is not cool, man. And you don't know this, but just to prove a point, I flung this lure up behind your boat. I could have went right over your head with it. Easy. I mean, that should never happen. That's so disrespectful. Crazy disrespectful. Especially the guy's got a boat, he can fish anywhere he wants. We're limited in these kayaks to where we can go. Like, I don't even move up on other boaters, like, from my kayak thing. It's crazy. Good news is 99% of guys don't do what he just did. I'm out here all the time. And only one other time have I ever seen something that stupid before. And that last time, the guy actually cast over my kayak and got his lines all tangled up in my kayak. Those are just two knuckleheads that I've seen so far. Thankfully, it's just two of them. But 99% of guys, hat off to you guys, are super sportsmen and respectful. And that's the way it should be. It's just frustrating for sure to see that. And of course he caught a fish right in front of me where I was like in my spot right after I caught one. It just basically came in and stole the fish from us because we would have got, there's more fish here. But they're not in the numbers they were before, but just, yeah, can't stand seeing that kind of thing. And now he just gunned off. Put the icing on the cake in the spot where I catch the fish a lot.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
No.
It snapped on me, yeah.
Dang.
This strap was like getting all worn out. I mean, like, I was aware that like it was like getting
Starting to go.
But like I was like leaning back and just like,
Oh,
snapped on me.
that stinks.
So Evan's seat on his Hobie just broke. It fell back. Mega uncomfortable. His Hobie, I can't remember the year. Mine's a 2019. His is a bit older. He saw some wear on it and didn't deal with it in time, and it just broke right in the middle of our fishing. So he's mega uncomfortable, but he's a diehard. He stuck with it. We came up with a game plan. So Evan and I continued to fish for a while. Nothing was happening. Like just a few days ago, I was literally catching fish every cast. A day before that, a friend of mine and his buddies caught 200 trout in a couple hours. That's what I'm saying with these fish. They migrate like crazy. They were stacked up like crazy. We took advantage of it. I caught a lot of fish here, some really big trout and some really awesome striped bass. But Evan and I gave it a shot for a while. Nothing happened. We came up with a game plan. Said, let's move up, let's cast a little bit, let's troll up to the next couple bridges, and panned out pretty good.
All right, just trolling up by this trestle bridge. I've gotten into some really good striped bass around this bridge before, and I'm sure the trout would hang around it too. It's super deep. I'm in 18 foot of water by the side of this wall. I'm not marking any. I'm really disappointed. Like, I put in so much time with this kayak, traveling this area looking for big marks. Sometimes I'll mark tons of fish here. Sometimes they're gar, sometimes they're striped bass, but I haven't marked hardly any fish at all. Some bait here and there, but not a whole lot of life yet. But we're gonna keep moving and keep looking.
So come up on the upper part of the creek side of this bridge, and I do start marking a lot of fish, and it didn't take long here at all. Good fish. Good fish. Marking a lot of fish here. It's gotta be a, oh yeah, nice rock. I love the fight on these things, man. So much fun. Woo. Oh yeah. Fun fish right there. They fight so hard. I'll hurry up and let this one go. See if we can get another one. Woo! That was awesome. Marking a lot of fish. You seen them on your depth finder? It might be gar, might be a bunch of striped bass, I don't know. Little trick I always do here is when I am casting, I always check my drag to make sure it's tight enough for a hook set. But when I'm angling a fish in, I'm working that drag to make sure it's loose enough that, because when they come close and I make a big run, they can break you off. So I always loosen up my drag when they get really close, but I tighten it back up when I'm casting for the hook set. It's a striper right here.
Yeah. If not that way, it's plenty of trout.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. That's the big one right here.
Above the bridge?
Yeah, the bridge right there. The other side.
Thank you, I appreciate that. They move so much, you know.
From the channel, about 3 meters back. Nice trout.
Nice. What was the depth?
About 7, 8 foot. That's the fine line on that lens, man. 8 foot.
I appreciate these trout. Been moving like crazy. Thank you. You know, we all need to be so thankful for anglers like that. We should all try to be anglers like that. There's too many people that are closed mouth that won't say anything, but it's all about all of us having a good day on the water. That's what this YouTube channel is all about, is teaching you what I can to make sure you're always on fish no matter where you live. I can't give away all my spots because I'd step on a lot of toes, but I want to do what I can to help you have the best day you can every time no matter where you live in the country.
I know. I have. I've done that before.
Man.
It was so... I did that in the summertime. I think well, I mean, like, I could have dragged a kayak, but I was just, like, tired. So I just took a nap on the kayak.
Man. Those seats are comfortable when they work. So what year Hobie is yours?
2010.
Wow, it still works so good. So I'm sure if we stayed in this spot, we could have caught a lot more striper, and I kind of wish we did because they're so much fun, but we really had our heart set on trout, so we kept gunning up to the next bridge and tried for some more trout, and we ended up having a good time here. Check this out. There was definitely some trout, and I got a surprise of a great striped bass too. So on the way up, we just keep getting good reports. Man, awesome. This guy just caught this stud of a trout. He said it was 28. I don't know. It's far away, but he says 28. That's a stud, right? We're excited about the reports we're getting here. So we get above the bridge. We do what we were told to do, which is get off the channel and start fishing along the edge. And it didn't take long. I had a couple strikes, and Evan was on. All right, Evan is on. Awesome.
on the troll. We just came to a new spot, got some intel that there was the fish were over here, and looks like it turned out to be true. Dude, that's a nice trout, man.
Dang it, get it in the net this time. It'll be a dig of 7. Get in the net. Did I get him? I got him.
Nice.
He splashed me real good, look at me. Oh man.
Soaked you.
It was worth it. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I love this guy's personality. If you haven't checked him out, check him out at 7th Evan Fishing on YouTube.
On the
Such a
purple.
personality and such a great guy. I'll have a link to his YouTube channel in the description, so make sure to check that out. You won't be disappointed. It's got great content.
Alright, there. I guess I don't have a cooler or anything, but you keep it. You want it.
It depends. What do you want to do for dinner tonight? We can either like grab something, bring it home, or eat out somewhere, or cook. That sounds really good.
Okay.
That sounds really good.
But I mean, if you want him, just put him on ice for a couple of days.
Nah, I'm good. I've got a lot.
Okay.
Ha! What a night! I wish I had thought to video the whole experience, but after we got back, the two of us tried so hard in the New Bern area to try to get a burger. And when we got back, it was 9 o'clock, and like all the places we were closed were like $18 for a burger, no drinks, nothing included. It was an epic night. We ended up going to Cookout, bringing it back to my place with milkshakes, and got a good night's sleep before we got out on the boat with Captain Mike. But oh my God, what a fun late night we had just trying to find a burger. Next time that happens, I'll make sure to film all the after fishing stuff because it was really funny and entertaining. But if you do want to come to New Bern and get a really good burger, I guess Cypress, $18 burger is like a pretty good burger. But,
Evan is
outside of
on
my
again. I think he's got a really nice one too. Keep seeing it splashing in front of his kayak. Yeah, he's got something real nice. I just troll in down this bridge, see if I can pick up one more. I had a couple short strikes. And he stayed over here, which is a smart move. That's where I had my last hit too. Looks like a good fish.
Those little glitches in the camera are because my
See what he's
battery was
got.
low. When your batteries go low in GoPros, bad things happen.
I know, I saw him splash this. I was like, dang.
I was like, dude, that's a trout. That is a giant trout.
Yeah, those striped bass have got my heart pounding so bad thinking they're trout a couple of times. Photo. Might need to get you from the other side because of the lighting.
After taking this photo, we started heading back under the bridge to head out, and I was trolling, and man, this fish got my heart pumping big time. I'll hit the video, show you what happened.
On the paddle tail. Oh man, big one. Dang. This has got to be a big striped bass here. He's big. Holy smokes. This is a really big fish. You get snagged or something? Okay. It's freed up. It's big though, for sure. He got caught with something on the bottom. I don't know how big it is, but it feels really big. Oh yeah, it's big. Seriously. That's a really good striped bass. Oh yeah. It's a pig. Woo! Man. And that thing fought like crazy. I think got caught to something on the bottom, I think.
There we go, look at that.
That's awesome.
Right there, right. Come on. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, that's a good one. I didn't even look at it because I was looking at the camera. But yeah, that's a fat boy right there. That's like a 24.
Oh,
25
easy.
-ish.
Give a quick measurement so I know. So I got 26 the other day. This one is, yeah, 24 and a half.
Nice.
Heck yes. Crazy. Let's let this one go. Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
At least
that
it's-
is the way of the striper, ain't it?
Oh, man.
You're like, look you about.
Bit my tail off during all that. Those striped bass are such heartbreakers, especially when your mind and heart is set on a trout. Sometimes you're just not thinking bass. In this case, I like, wow, that's probably a bass. This thing is big. But you never know. My heart was pounding. So many times I've been fooled by these things, but nonetheless, you just never know what's going to happen out there. They're so much fun. And if you keep hearing that ding and wonder, like, who's texting you all the time? That's my fiance, Net. I actually lived in East Asia over 8 years off and on, but probably like 12. I've been in and out of East Asia, Southeast Asia. My fiance right now is in the Philippines. Long process. It's really difficult to go through that process. It's going through the whole F1 visa fiance thing. She'll be here soon. You'll get to see her on these videos. I can't wait. You're going to love her. She loves fishing, and she's absolutely gorgeous. In the meantime, we are going out with Captain Mike Truesdale and James in the boat. And brace yourself because this is going to be an epic trip of personality right here.
Mike, James is getting a little crazy here.
Hey, I'm not dressed to